knock her this way. These are the three type of men that a woman, we never ever forget. I mean, I'm just going to be really honest with you guys because here I like to tell you the truth. These type of guys, even when a woman has found the love of her life, she's found her husband, she's found her boyfriend, she ain't never going to forget this guy. She is never going to forget the things that he did to her body. And I want you to learn how to be this memorable. But also, I want to empower you. If you are the guy in a relationship, if you are the guy that's married, can you put this into practice? Can this be something where maybe you wash that mofo out of her mind? Because you're going to become this type of man. I'm Arica Angelo. Trust me when I say you want to subscribe to my channel. If you like advice about this, if you want to be like that man that's unforgettable in every way, you want to hit the subscribe button and you want to like this video. In fact, in the comment section, if you've been coming around, I love for you guys to make proclamations over yourself. I would love for you to just write in the comment section, I'm unforgettable. Because by the end of this video, trust me, I'm going to give you all the tea. You're going to be that unforgettable guy. So the first thing is this. This is the guy who really follows his instincts. This is why I try to give you guys so many ideas about what to do to us women in the bedroom. Because once you start understanding the positions you can put us in, how to touch us, what happens is the more you learn these and the more you practice them, when you make love to a woman, it just starts becoming instinct. It's something that you feel. It's either like, this is what I want to do. This is what I sense she needs. This is what I sense she wants. And you start following through on those instincts. And I'm going to tell you why that's so powerful when you're in the middle as a woman being made love to, being by a man. I'm going to share with you why when a guy follows through on his instincts, it's unforgettable. So if you're like that guy, you're like, I don't know what other positions to do. I have my erotic power positions, and it's a video training guide where I show you different positions to put our bodies in, because it's super important to have that ammunition. Like when the fire's going, when things are getting heated up, that you have these as your go-to reference to go, oh, this is the time to put her in that position that Arica told me about. So make sure you watch that video training program and really memorize those positions. It's in the comment section. It's in the description. So I'm going to give you a story because I think we learn best through stories. So I had a partner, and he, probably the one guy I will never forget. And I know I won't ever forget, but he really followed through on his instincts. So I remember a time where I felt like my body could take no more. I was just done. And I remember, because he followed through on that instinct, and I think this was more of his primal instinct. It wasn't about me in that moment. It was him being in his primal energy, that he was like, you're not done. And just threw me over the edge. I'm sure the whole street could hear me screaming. And that's just it. You're not going to know how to push a woman beyond her edge unless you're following through on your instincts. You're listening to yourself. You're listening to that primal energy, and you're just following through on that raw passion. And when a woman really trusts you, her body can go to places that she never knew she could experience. And this makes you unforgettable. Why? Because you gave her an unforgettable experience. You taught her body, like, you thought you only had this capacity for pleasure, but you take her way beyond that. So follow those instincts. You can also get her this way and become super unforgettable when you know how to make her feel receptive in her body. When a woman feels like, when we feel like we can surrender to you, back to that trust I was talking about, when we feel like we can just receive from you, it puts us in a different mind frame. Now, some women, when they are having sex with a guy, it's very ego. It's very much like, I want to show him, I want to be in charge. It's a power move, it's a power play for her. But really, that doesn't always create the best mutual intimacy in that exchange. But when a woman becomes receptive to you, where she can be in the receiving end of you because she trusts you, that can take it to a whole different level. Because most men, I'll be super honest with you, do not know how to put a woman in a receptive state. Most women are still in their fear, they're still in their ego, and so when they make love to a man, it's not as great for the man because he can feel she's not in that receptive energy. So when you sensually touch us, when you know how to gently caress us, when you touch our hair, when you're touching in between our legs in the middle of dinner, you're doing all those things that you're basically telling her body it's safe to receive from you. You're giving her experience after experience after experience. That's why if you're married, in a relationship, or even on a date, you want to signal to her body that she's safe. And I do have my sensual touch where I teach you exactly where to touch a woman, why those certain areas are so special to us. Areas that you wouldn't think to touch us, but when you touch us in those certain areas, like along our legs, it tells us like, hey, I'm caring for you. I'm there for you. I'm here to support you. You're not alone. I got you. And you can get that in the comment section and the description. But when you're touching her throughout the day, what you're doing is you are gradually disarming her body. Not only are you disarming her, but you're also telling her that it's safe to receive from you, so that when you guys go to make love, she's in full receptive mode. So you want to be in that position where you're following through on your instincts. When you get that like idea, like I want to do this to her body, you follow through on that. The second one is knowing how to put her in a receptive place where she can receive from you through sensually touching her body throughout the day. And the third thing is this, and this to me is the ultimate power move. When you can do those two things, but you finish it with this is how you become unforgettable. You see, a man can give us a powerful experience in the bedroom because he knows techniques, he knows where to touch. But this doesn't necessarily make him unforgettable. Here's the third thing. This is the glue that brings all of this together, is when you can show a woman that you care. And you can do a lot of that through sensual touch. But there's something about when a man communicates to us that he really cares about us. He cares about our pleasure. He cares if maybe the experience has become too painful and he doesn't want her to be in pain. He can even tell when our body is not in the mood or something's happened in the connection. And I have to say, that unforgettable person, we had a moment where there was a big break in our connection and my body shut down, and he spoke to it and he said, I can tell this is not where you want to go tonight because your body is telling me everything I need to know. And so we just need to stop. That kind of care, it wasn't just that this person could put my body over the edge. It wasn't just that. It was the fact that there's a lot of deep care there. And when you show a woman that you truly care and you're able to follow through on those instincts and make her receptive, I promise you, when I say I promise you, she will not be able to forget you. So I hope you did comment that you're unforgettable, because you are. And here is a video to support you on that journey of being that unforgettable man. Come back to my next video and I'll see you in the comment section. Take care.